Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Happy New Year. And I thought I'd start this year off by showing you how I have my room set up for January. I have it set up for 3 themes that we're going to be covering first 3 weeks of January, and the first week is Snowman and Snowflakes, second week is Hibernation, and third week is Arctic animals. I use my own plans that I make and sell on Teachers Pay Teachers, and some are even listed on Etsy. If you are located in Ontario, Canada, especially KW region, you can message me directly and we can work something out for you to get these plans if you're interested. So the last theme of January is healthy bodies. So I will be setting the room probably up for February during the fourth week of February. So but I do have some stuff all ready for that theme here that's gonna stay all month. So we're gonna start that over here. So we're gonna start on this side of the room. So here I have kept a fresh market, and I put the sign upside down, but and I kept just like healthy food items here to nourish our healthy bodies. The kids really enjoy playing with the market, so I want to keep it here for a little bit for them. And then moving on to this section over here, I just have a whole bunch of different size styrofoam balls, as well as soft balls for snowballs. You can get those at Dollarama. It's just an open-ended activity. And then up here, I just have my books sorted out for the next 3 weeks. These are books that I'm going to be reading to the kids during circle time, and I still have to add a few books for the hibernation, and I think I'm good for the Arctic animals, and the Snowman Snowflake season I'm good as well. I have my science activity set up here, and we are going to do this as a group activity. I'm going to freeze some water and baking soda in this snowman. I got him at $4.49. If you live in Ontario, or if you live in Canada and you have access to Dollarama, run there. They have silicone ones, so for a little bit cheaper than what I thrifted this one for. I just didn't realize they're a little bit smaller, the silicone ones. So if you want a better deal, head on over there. So I'm going to freeze some water and baking soda in here, and then I have droppers here, and I'm going to bring in some vinegar, and we're going to observe what happens when you drip vinegar onto the ice. Then over here, I have a light table, and I just got some of these iridescent snowflakes from, I think those came from Dollarama, and these came from Dollar Tree. And then I just have my colored blocks here, the see-through blocks. I don't know what exactly they're called. And again, kids just like to play here anywhere they want. Look at the different colors that the blocks make the snowflakes. And this area will probably get switched out each week, as well as my math center. So just so you guys know, I currently have 2 3-year-olds, 1 2-year-old, and 3 1-year-olds. So we're keeping things a little bit simpler. So here I have my number matching, and they can also do color matching as well. So I have these colored bears. I got these manipulatives, the colored bears. I got these at a thrift store. I thrifted them for $3.99 for a bag of them, which I thought was such a good deal. And then I just made this one. It's a very simple activity, very easy to make. I will have a reel on that as well. So, and then the kids can just match the circles, trace the number, and then they can also, like I said, color match as well. And then above that, I have my calendar, and all of this stuff I have made, and you can get it on my Teachers Pay Teachers. I really love colorful calendars with lots of different number things. So, and I couldn't find any, so I decided to make my own. And then I thought, well, somebody else might like it, and it is. The calendar numbers are extremely popular on Etsy. They are pretty popular on Teachers Pay Teachers, but I do find my lesson plans are more popular on Teachers Pay Teachers. But here is what the January looks like, and these are winter numbers. And then the January calendar stuff comes with the season, the weather. There are days of the week as well that are in there, and then also the different weather cards as well. If you want to check it out, I will have my Teachers Pay Teachers store linked down below. So this section is kind of mix and match. There are just some different toys over here that the kids can use and play as they see fit. There's a puzzle that's it's a color puzzle. It's a little bit more advanced. And then there's just numbers and shapes. I don't have any snowman puzzles. It is something that I'm looking for to get. So, but nothing, I haven't found any yet. I am on a strict budget. So I always try to thrift, garage sale, or Facebook Marketplace items. And speaking of garage sale or yard sale, I did pick up this set. Last year was brand new set, and it just says winter scene. Well, to me, it's more like an Arctic scene, but I thought it looks perfect for my little small world play setup that I have here. And then over here, I have some more books that the kids or we can read together throughout the day. And my little book center is set up this way. And then over on my felt board, I do have the mitten. I got this was a free printable. I'm gonna see if I can find where I got it from and link it down below. But it's great. After we read the book, the kids can then have an open-ended activity that they can put the different animals inside the mitten if they wish to. Then another area that I have set up here, and this one is for more hibernation. I have some of this shredded paper for creating dens for the bears, and then there's rabbits as well. So we're going to be covering 3 different types of hibernation. The true hibernation, where is the underground, then the den, and then there is also it's called torpor, which is what some of the ground squirrels do in a tree. So that's what we're covering here. And then I also have just a few blocks here that they can play and build if they want to build dens or places for animals to sleep. And then moving over here to the home kitchen center, I also have my tree here that I added some snow and snowflakes to. And then the squirrel in a tree. Kids love this tree and the different things we add to it all the time. So, and I thought adding that was a fun thing to do. And then I have some winter dress-up clothes here, just scarves, mittens, hats, that type of thing, and gloves. And then we have a little hot cocoa station set up here. This was a purchase, not mine, from Teachers Pay Teachers. I will link that as well so you can see. It comes with a whole bunch of other stuff, but this is all I am using right now. And then I have some paper cups, some regular cups, a kettle, a coffee maker, and some small styrofoam balls for marshmallows. And then at the table, there's just some cupcakes to have with hot cocoa. And then now we're going to move into our creative centers. Well, although the whole thing is creative centers. And here we have my easel, and I just have a snowman. Later on, I will be doing a snowflake as well, painting closer to the other later on this week. And this will be watercolor painting. And I just cut the snowman out myself. And then over in the writing center, we are covering letter S. So snowman, snowflake, squirrel. And then I have a couple pages that I've made tracing a snowman. Then I have a coloring page with squirrel, and they can trace the letters. And then there's also a extra activity where they can just match the cotton swabs to the paper, and they will have an option to glue these on if they wish. So variety of activities. They can also color that. It's like I said, don't tell them exactly what to do. They can do it the way they want to. I help them out if they need me to. And then over here, I just have my little command center. I have my board with our January calendar, weekly calendar, and if you get my plan, you get one of these as well. And then my January newsletter, as well as my menu, and just other housekeeping things are in here. And all of my plans are in here. I use these binders. These are from Staples. They have a nice clear pocket, and I add my binder cover for them. And then I also have it in the spine. I also sell this stuff on Teachers Pay Teachers if you're looking for ways to organize your curriculum. As you can see, I love colorful things. Then I have my beds and sheets. We are just getting off our winter holiday, so I had washed everything, and all the beds need to be set up, which I will do the day before. And then here is our sensory bin, and I had made the snow. I will be sharing a video of several different sensory ideas that you can do for winter theme. This one was the conditioner and baking soda, and it shapes quite nice. I think I might have to add a little bit more conditioner, but it smells really nice because it's a coconut based conditioner. And then so here I just have some scoops and some snowflake shapes, and in here I have added things to add to their snowman as they build them. This will be a supervised area, so if I am unable to fully supervise the activity, I will shut this one, and then they'll just have that one to play with, just because I do have one infant that likes to put everything in his mouth, so this has to be fully supervised. So if I'm helping children with some other areas, this will be closed. And then over here in my Play-Doh area, this is kind of Play-Doh table slash craft table, depending on what time of the day it is. During the day, in the mornings, I will set this up as Play-Doh area. In the afternoons, if we're not heading outside due to weather, then this will be kind of an open craft area, some coloring or just some paper and different markers or different stickers and things like that. They can just do whatever they want. But for Play-Doh, I have the Play-Doh mats, different types of Play-Doh mats that they can choose from in here. And then I have to make Play-Doh. I haven't done that. I like to do that the night before the week, so I haven't done that yet, but it will be just some nice white Play-Doh. And then I have all the Play-Doh tools. I have some Snowman shapes, and we can even borrow the snowflake shapes from the sensory table if they want to. And then just, again, embellishments for the snowman. And then these are my craft trays, and I got those at Dollar Tree. And then up here I have my little everyday craft materials. And then in this box I have all of my crafts sorted out for the week. So we're gonna start on, I don't know where my Monday went now. Oh, this is Monday. We are going to be making some snowmen. I have some cotton balls, but I also have the option to paint it with some shading cream. So we'll see. Maybe we'll make 2 different ones. And then Tuesdays we have some stamping, winter stamps. These are just some acrylic stamps that I have from my scrapbooking days, putting them to good use. And then here is a mitten. They will be either coloring it or adding some stickers to it. And then I have these will be snowman faces. I did print out a whole snowman face embellishments, but I don't know where I put them, so I will be cutting those out probably during the nap time. And then this will be marble painting the snowflakes, which you just added to a tray. Add some paint, marbles, toss the marbles around, and then you add the paper to the bottom of it. So that's, I like to have my crafts pretty much set up all for the week, so that way there's very little prep required during the week. And we do craft usually upstairs while the lunch is cooking. We'll work on the craft. So that is it. I still have to prep my bins, my morning bins for the mornings, and then also the end of the day bins. So I haven't done that. If you're interested what I do with those, I do have a video. But if you would like to see an updated version of it, please let me know down in the comments. I can definitely share that with you. So that's it. I will be sharing short videos on how I switch things out for each theme. Just few things that I switch out, so that way kids have time to enjoy each. That's why I make it more of a monthly theme with little themes every week, but they're all somewhat related and the kids can enjoy all the activities throughout the month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.